So good day everyone, I am Ms. Dixon, the first reporter for this group, and I will talk about the exploration 2, the root cause of disorder or greed, the continuation report of Group 3. So what is the root cause that brings disorder? Sa Bisaya pa, unsa daw ang hinungdan sa uban ng kahusay. So daghang scholar nagtuon ug ang batasan ni iyon nga ang mayong batasan daw lisod himuon na panggaling bungkagon. Samara daw sa batasan, a state of order and peace is difficult to establish but it could take only a day to break it. Kung lantaw na ito ang mga hinungdan sa mga pinagbagi, we often find the reasons are not simple. Most complex have complex causes, but by analyzing it, many cases, makita nato na daghan ang pagpapare-parehas. O kadaghanan sa mga panagbagi, gikan sa supra ng kahakog or greed. Greed means a state of mind that wants something too much or overindulging. And the most common issues is about politics. Politics that include corrupt na mga buhat. Diin ang mga politiko, kanang ginauna nilang personal na kaayuhan kaysa sa kaayuhan sa publiko. Pinaagi sa pagpangawkaw o pagpangawat sa mga suborno o ginabol sa kini. So, in contrast, despite disputes that are not caused by greed issues, can usually be resolved by amicably. O ang mga panagbikin na dili hinungdon sa kahapon, kasagaran na daw masulbat sa maayo pamaagi. So let's take a look at records in history and religious texts to find out how greed disrupted peace and order and caused conflict and discord. So Miss Kanoog, the Lyrics reporter, will talk about that. Thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Christina B. Canoog, BSBA3L, reporting about Holocaust. Holocaust was a systematic genocide committed by the Nazi regime during World War II, targeting Jews, Slavic people, Roman homosexuals, and people with disabilities. The Holocaust resulted in the death of 11 million civilian and war prisoners, with 6 million Jews being the victim. The Nazis defined German as a superior race and planned mass killing in Jews and Roman. The 12 detention camp equipped with gas chamber for mass murder. The Holocaust was the state-sponsored persecution and mass murder of millions of European Romani people, the intellectual political descendant of homosexuals by the German Nazi between 1933 and 1945. The word Holocaust, from the Greek word halos or whole, and the cause or kaustos are born, was this historically used to describe a sacrifice offering born on an altar.
Opium War. The Opium Wars began in 1840 between the Great Qing Dynasty and the Britain due to the Qing Dynasty's suppression of opium trades. The East India Company of Britain suffered in races and trades with the Qing Dynasty led to bravery to bring opium to China. The Qing Dynasty confiscated 1,400 tons of opium, leading to a British trade wars against China. The First Opium War began in June 1840 and ended in June 1842, which is Treaty of Nanking, which included handing Hong Kong to the British Empire and paying indemnity for a war. And opium confiscation, Hong Kong was returned to China in 1997. Sales of opium as a drug were highly restricted in Britain in 19th century, but the British sold it to China to balance their trade deficits. When China destroyed the drug, Britain started a war in 1840. China was known to be the sick man of Asia. There was related to Chinese consumption of opium. Opium addicts became physically weak and lost their ability to work. Opium was sold in Britain as a drug for recreational purposes. However, people later found out that it can be highly addicted and harmful when consumed regularly. After the Industrial Revolution, Britain was trying to open up new overseas market for its product. By start of the 19th century, the trade in Chinese goods as a chain self-conceived lane was extremely lucrative for British merchants. Tea was a popular drink among the British and it only came from China. The problem was the Chinese didn't buy British products in return. They would only sell their goods in exchange for silver. As a result, large amount of silver were leaving British in order to stop this. The East India Company, which was state-run business, and other British merchants began to smuggle India opium into China illegally. When they demanded payment in silver, the British branded opium as medicine for people's pain, insomnia, and other health problems. Many Chinese became quickly addicted to opium and paid all their fortune for it. When desperate, opium addiction in China caused serious social and economic disruption. Each year, China paid 6 million taels of silver for opium. More than 12 million Chinese became addicted in 1839. Opium sales to China paid for Britain anti trade. In spring 1839, the Qing Chinese government confiscated and destroyed more than 20,000 chests of opium, some 1,400 tons of drugs.
What is the seed of peace, which the beginning of peace? Once there was one seemingly peaceful family. Two parents and their two boys had no lights in the family. The elder son was an stable sales businessman, and the younger son has lost one hand in an accident while working in a factory, and be poor. After parents died, the two brothers received their inheritance. The elder brother said they must split what their parents have have left in 70-30. Since he was the older one, the younger brother claimed that they should cut 30-70 because he was leading a poor life with only one hand. After tense agreement, the brothers ended up in court. The judge that they split the inheritance in half. Does this sound peaceful to you? How long would you think the two brothers can live on it? What are they lacking? They lack love for their brothers. What seems peaceful on outside can easily break apart. It is because there is no love without them. Dapat sa maigsoon, there must be love between them. Kung ipag-ibabaw ang gugma, nagyoy peace nga mahitabo. Kung walay love between them, there be no peace anymore. Maglalis sila, mag-away sila, tungod kay wala na sila love sa ilang as brothers. If silang both side is ilang ipatunga ang maghigugmaay, there be peace between them, and that peace bring them to be happy and peaceful life, and no more arguing between them. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Irish Satamosa, and I am the first reporter of the topic Love, the Foundation for Building Peace. Humankind is like brothers sharing Earth, and to make Earth a peaceful planet, nations must view each other as brothers and have love for humanity. Love which includes thanks, thoughtfulness, sacrifice, forgiveness, and tolerance. It is the seed for peace and can help overcome greed. It allows people to be considerate, forgive, and respect their neighbors. Developing the character of peace can lead to coexistence, cooperations, and harmony like nature's. So please put in mind that all works of love are works of peace. Love cannot remain by itself, it has no meaning. Love has to be put into an action, and that action is service. So while we are here, we should try to be or to have a good heart and to make something positive and useful of our lives.
In continuation for Miss Irish Atamosa, there is no peace without love. Peace needs love and love needs to be balanced. Balance, yin and yang, is achieved through the middle way. The fruit of conscience is true love. The fruit of true love is altruism, and the fruit of altruism is peace. We believe that sowing seeds of love and peace deep inside our hearts will facilitate the awakening of conscience and allow us to grow amid the warm exchanges of hearts. Conscience is like a compass guiding people onto the right path and unleashing their boundless potential. Conscience enables people to become compassionate and courageous and empowers them to use wisdom to resolve conflict. When people act in accordance with their conscience, they benefit both themselves and others. The best example for this is in one family, parents and children, brothers and sisters cannot make peace if they hate each other. It would even make it uncomfortable to live in the same house. Likewise, each nation in the global village must see one another as brothers and sisters and have love for humanity to make Earth a peaceful planet. The love needed for making peace is not the romantic feeling between a man and a woman. It is a sense of community that enables us to cherish others as ourselves. So the word love carries many meanings from thanks, thoughtfulness, sacrifice, forgiveness to tolerance. Those meanings can be summed up as a characters of peace. That's all. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. I am Maria Shalokehano, and let's continue with Peace Education Plants the Seed of Peace. Peace education is crucial for fostering global peace and promoting love among individuals. Peace-loving citizens spread a culture of peace, recognizing others as valuable. Civil society plays a vital role in restoring international order. Addressing greed and selfishness can lead to a peaceful conflict resolution similar to the collapse of international law. So, peace education can definitely play a role in promoting harmony and understanding among people and the environment. Pinaagi sa pag-edukar sa mga bata and young adult, bahin sa importansya sa kalinaw, tolerance, and cooperation, we can create a more harmonious and sustainable future. Peace education is makatabang dyan sa mga tao, labi na sa pag-improve sa imong kahanas sa pagsulbad sa mga panagbangi or panagbikil sa malinawon nga pamaagi, pag-improve sa imong pagsabot o pagrespeto sa kada isa, pag-improve sa imong sense of responsibility o pag-atiman alang sa kayuhan sa imong palibot ug labi na sa uban. And peace education isn't just about learning about peace, but also taking an action to promote it. That's all. The next reporter will provide you the conclusion.
Conclusion. The collapse of human society is similar to the collapse of order in the international community. Although the international community has an international order with the United Nations, which is not binding or enforceable. This has led to frequent outbursts of war and conflicts that harm international order. To restore and uphold international order, civil society must become peace citizens and voice their concerns. Excessive greed, which has caused numerous tragedies and atrocities, is the root cause of this collapse.